Well, good afternoon, Social Cam. Just wanted to come and share with you just one more time about faith, having a supernatural trust in God and just believing Him in spite of the odds. So many of us have begun to rely on ourselves, begun to rely on people, and ultimately we will always be disappointed because people will never move like we want them to move or do what we want them to do. And so the question is, will we dig in deep enough to have faith? As I shared with you, we have made a step of faith, believing God, not having anything concrete, but understanding that there is a pull and a call for us to be in the state of Arizona, specifically in the East Valley area. And God is showing Himself strong. And I was sharing with a dear friend today that when you're really walking in faith, you understand that favor is on your side. Why don't you just touch yourself right now and say, favor is on my side? In other words, what that means is when they say no, favor will give you a yes. Or when they say that there are these stipulations, favor will cause those stipulations to either be put aside or erased. So I just want to encourage you to trust God. And I want to just give you a view. I hope you can see it, but I'm going to try to manipulate this for a moment. You really can't see it, but there are mountains way out there, and I'm trying to bring you in. There we go. You see that mountain range, and surely God, who fashioned that, the terraformer, can certainly do what He needs to do in your life. And so remember, Jesus talked about not climbing up mountains, but speaking to mountains. And so I just want to encourage you to continue to believe God, to have faith, to not waver, even in the midst of everything looking like it's going wrong. God wants to still give you a yes. And so I want you to hold on. I want you to believe God. I want you to trust Him. And how do you keep that faith? You've got to get in that Word. And then, beloved, you've got to be around faith-filled people. So if you have people around you who will not speak faith, who will continue to denigrate or to dismiss what God has called you to do, then perhaps those are people that, at least for the immediate time, you ought to disconnect from. So again, I want to encourage you to have faith in God, because God never fails. I love you, but the Lord loves you best. Talk to you soon.